give him a lot of food from morning, you know. Only what Mason know that. So we have all 5 today. That's 3. And here are the other 2. Come on, go with your mom. That's why the mongoose got your 2 siblings, you know. Listen to the sound of your mom. So I will be planting and reaping today and sipping on my rice bitters tea. It's true. I want to show you where the rice bitters are. Natural Life with Althea live, waiting on guests to join. So I reap the rice bitters. Rain are coming. Yeah. Here are the rice bitters nestled between the flowering plants. And I got some this morning, man. So I made some tea. Rain out here, you know. But what will I do with this bean, though? It needs somewhere to arbor. We have bean here. Yeah. And these papayas need to get out. Natural Life with Althea is live, waiting on guests to join. These papayas need to get out of the nursery. I have to go find somewhere around the yard to plant them. The yard is almost full. So as I say, I'm sipping on some rice bitters tea while I go along this morning, and you see how the rice bitters have been grown everywhere. So I can collect the seeds and encourage them around the premises. Alright? Not true, Jetty? Yeah. So I decided to have some of this very tea this morning. So I'm outside, man. Sipping on my rice bitters tea as I go along. So I do have to collect the plants around the yard in the nurseries to transplant them. And it's true. The yard full up of plants. Natural Life with Althea, running out of areas in which to plant, but I'm going to try and find somewhere to plant the plants. Thumbs up the live as you come along. Yeah, I recently planted this mint here. All being a growing on my mint. We have a lot of work to do around the premises. Yeah, well, let's collect these rice bitter seeds. Space can full up for them. These can squeeze and do its thing, man. But the beans try to harvest everywhere. So we want this all around, not just a few places, everywhere. We have a tomato here, we have a soursop here. And then we can find some of it squeeze the soursop here this morning too. So let's go, man. Vervain growing everywhere. See the bean, them lock up. The cereals. So let's go, man. So you have to purge, you know, you can just drink sweet, and purge the system. Hey! You have to purge the system, man. This is a good old vervain. Yeah, vervain. So we can even have the vervain for tea as well. This rice bitters is coming up really nice too. So Natural Life is sipping on a rice bitters tea this morning. This is what the rice bitters looks like. And it is called rice bitters because you notice the seeds on it. Yeah, see the rice grain seed them there? So I collect some from the garden this morning. And I'm going down the bottom there to plant. And the chickens are doing fine. We still have 5. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah, we had 7 and the mongoose got 2. So Natural Life is going to plant some okra. I'm collecting some of these herbs for a friend of mine all the way in Portmore, Jamaica. So we will make plans for her to get them for her mom. This is the periwinkle. The periwinkle. I also consume it as well. You can Google it and see what it is good for. So a few weeks ago, I really wanted some rice bitter seeds. Somebody asked me for some, and it's true. It wasn't seeding, but now it's seeding. See? So I can collect the rice bitter seeds now. So I'm going down in the garden to plant these papayas. Yeah, and I want somewhere to plant the soursop. And as I go along, I will check on the plants because sometimes I really don't know what's happening prior to the plants because, it's not every day I walk the yard. But I notice I have a little pepper right here coming up nicely. It little but it tallawa. So, this pepper tree, I had to nurture it. Water it every morning, So I remembered it, man, and it's doing well. It is ready for action. Light, camera, action. I also plant some okra. We did some fencing, some real fencing around the yard, so it seems like the goats will leave the plants alone. Yes, so the okras are doing fine. I love okras. The pepper, this look like a Scotch bonnet. So we continue to take care of the plants while we continue to rice, plant, and eat, man. And drink up your herbs. Drink up the herbs. Healing of the nation. Say Natural Life with Althea told you so. Guys, me drinking my rice bitters tea this morning, I'm not afraid of it. Because if you consume sweets, you do have to consume bitters as well. So I'm in my garden and I'm picking beans. Somebody texted me this morning to say they dreamt that I was picking magical beans and the plants were dancing around the yard. And it's true. I've been picking magical beans months now, unstoppable. Yeah, so let's go around the yard, man. So the June plum tree bare, and I didn't notice either. I planted some pumpkin here because Natural Life just plant, and I should check on the akis to see if they are finally open. So this is the magic, the miracle of the June plum tree. Yesterday I collected some guava. Yes, I was live collecting herbs yesterday and fruits. My sister called me to say she find the goats fully tied up in a place. She never expect somebody would do that. 3 goats. And she asked me if I picked the guava because she also saw them on the farm while she was searching for the goats. So the June plums are doing well. Let's see what's happening to the ackee, to see if I can make some ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling this morning. Yeah, man. Wow. Yes. Yes. I can make ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling this morning. Ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling this morning. Put them down there so Althea. Natural life it is. Guys, I hope you're seeing this man, because sometimes I come to this area of the property and the internet doesn't work so well. I wish the chat could chat to natural life this morning for me to know what's taking place. Yeah, and it's unreachable too. Yeah. Yeah, so nice. So it's good, man. So we have some more bean, right? So, and let's go plant before the rain come and spoil my day. We have some pumpkin there. Cersei growing wild. That's how me like it. Yams are doing fine. I'm going to be planting. I'm picking beans, guys. Beans. Yeah. Rain wet me. So I was here this morning. See? I planted a papaya here. See the machete there. So I'm looking another spot in which to plant the soursop. The soursop tree is coming up really, really nice. And see, this is sign that I was here from morning, man. And I remember that I left my rice bitters on the fire. And when I went, that one burned up. So I've been picking beans from morning, and I will continue to pick my beans as we go along. Yeah, the beans so have to go come off of the banana, you know, because the banana shoot. Yeah. So we pull them closer, man, but we're not destroying the root as yet, because it seems like we have some flowering plants on it. So we continue to pick the magical beans while the plants dance around the yard. I hope the chat is still going. I hope the stream is still active. As I say, some area in the yard, the internet doesn't work that well. So I will fill the bucket of bean, and I will have to pick bean another day as well. So I'm reaping beans as we go along. I'm tired for pick bean now, so I'm not pick no more bean today. Nah. Where my thumb there? Guys, I was wearing a thumb. Yesterday my bonnet lost a bush. Today the thumb gone off of my head. And them, so the pineapple is doing well also. Yeah. Pineapple soon ready if you go in a mango juice, you know. And we still have some fruits and some gimbalin on the tree here. The other day, I make some gimbalin jam, you know. Yeah, see there, Jetty. And so we have some more up here, so. But it look like, say, natural life can plant one papaya right here, so. Yeah, so we use up the spaces as we go along. Yeah, papaya love a box though. So best if you make some boxes, like a rectangle box in the dirt. That's how the papaya should be really planted. But you know, natural life alone sometimes. So you know, I'm going to talk to Wilbyman as the papaya suckers goes along. I want the papayas to be planted in that way. Yeah, get some light to the papaya. I can also put another papaya right here, so because I'm interested to see the papayas around the premises, man. Them really look beautiful when them coming up. So Natural Life is planting today. Yes, so I'm going to put another papaya right here, so. So we use up the mornings to plant. Rice, plant, reap and eat. So I'm not going to go with that part of the Bible that say rise, that and, you know. I rise, plant, reap and eat. So Natural Life does this to the pumpkin in order for them to bear fruits faster. So the pumpkins are here running up and down, and I feel satisfied with the amount of beans I reaped this morning. And I'm going to look somewhere in which to plant this soursop. Yeah, we have some beans coming up here as well. I don't know what's happening with this coconut tree. It seems like it's time to come yet, but it's been planted here years. Never bear a fruit, but time and patience, man. Like it want clean up though. Natural Life, yeah. Yeah. Can get some fertility too, you know. Yeah, man, we can put some fertility right so. Yeah, the pumpkins are running up and down. You know, we have to plant pumpkin, man. Pumpkin good for your body. Yeah, I'm looking somewhere to plant this soursop. Yeah, I'm going to plant it right here, so. Natural Life no plant our okra them yet. Which part me I go plant them there, Jedi? Yeah, going to plant this soursop right here. But I think most fruit trees, if you make the box, I think that would be best for them. Every day Natural Life have something where she can plant, you know. Father God, Natural Life, for you love plants, so you have planty boo. Yes, so we put in the soursop sucker right here, so soursop for days. Zanny, she would never come out to help plant. From she plant the one little jimbilin tree, that was it. Boy, the little soursop tree look nice already. Yeah, man. Strengthen it up, Althea. Strengthen it up. Now I have to go find somewhere in which to plant those okras. Look like some can plant the okra them over the side there though. Not true, Jedi. Boy, Natural Life. Yeah, man, dirt there. All me do just edge them. But why me leave them so far though? Me getting tired. But not tired of planting though. Me soon can come walk in here, you know, cause the pumpkins are here, so when the pumpkins start bear, we have to be careful, man. So I'm gonna plant the okra seeds this morning as well. Guys, me lose my thumb this morning. Somewhere in the yard here. It can't be far. So let's go plant the okras and give them a fighting chance, man. The earth is wet. So when the earth is wet, I love to plant. Each time I see rain, I see the rain drew or fall. So I'm going to be opening the okra in which. So we're going to plant okras now, my viewers. So Natural Life is planting today because the rain fell. Thanks for coming. I flip the camera and show you as I go along. So I'm going to be opening the okra in order to plant. So we have a lot of seeds, and somebody told me that I should put one seed in a hole. But me not like it so. Put all 3 seed in a hole. Sometimes put all 6 seed in a hole. 1 seed in a hole. It's not gonna take too long to plant out. So normally I would put 3 seeds in the hole, my viewers, because you know why? Sometimes you plant a seed, the rats, the ants get some. And this is the reason why I don't put 1 seed in a hole. But the okras will need space in which to spread. So I'm looking space in the garden as I go along. You see the heavy boot here? It can help to, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to be planting another okra right here. So you don't have to dig a deep hole for the okras. So I'm going to put 3 seeds in a hole just in case the ants or the rat gets them. This serious, yeah. So put in the okras, and okras easy to grow, you know, and I love okras. So we continue to plant as we go along. Rice, plant and eat, my viewers. That is it. So may I find space? I'm finding space as I go along, man. And what no big flood no come here so and wash away my okra, you know. Cause the gutter and then near to the land. Yeah, so we plant 1 there, so. And guys, it's true. I really have to be searching for space in which to plant. Cause the place full up. Woo! But I wouldn't have the dry okras and not plant them though. I'm not that lazy. I'm not lazy like some people are. So I would remember that I have them. Them with you. Need to leave the place. Oops. I don't know if we can plant one here, so. Or it under too much tree. All right, let's try plant one right here, so. Natural life it is, man. Working, 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 working. And a chicken me a jerking. Yeah. So we put the seeds in. And Natural Life, I've never planted okra and never get them. All the time I plant okra, them come out really, really nice. I call them taste nice. Some people say them don't like the taste of okra. What happened to them people that taste good? Okra was so nice. Yes, so I'm planting the okras as we go along. I'm going to take them out of the pod until I find the space in which to plant them. Seems like I can plant one right here, so. Right there, so. Not true, Jaddy. Right there, so. If I don't do it, I don't know who's gonna come and do it for me. Sometimes I can get a little help, but you know, makes sense. I just keep going while everybody do what them doing, you know. You do what you're doing while others do what they are doing. And you know, these on the streets are best sellers because it's good for the men them back. So the men will buy them. The men will buy them off you if you make a field of it in which to do business as well. But I just plant these loads to use in the kitchen when I'm doing fish, etc. You know, say, something a bite me in my back out here. I don't know where this a blouse here come down a bush here for, you know. Yeah, I get some bite in the bush here. Yeah, because I didn't attire myself properly for farming. When you go into the farm, you must wear socks, you must wear heavy boots, or even light boots. But you have to have on something, a tall pants and a socks and, you know, good boots. But I don't know what take me this morning. I know I was coming down here to plant, rice plant, reap and eat. And I dress up in a sexy blouse. Pakumi too. Yes, so I'm looking another space in which to plant the okras as we go along. Yeah, so kind of stony though. Yeah. You know, we had the volcano and the volcano had erupted here many years ago. Let me do with my next okra. Okay, there it is. And this is why the soil is like this. It's volcanic soil. So this is a volcanic rock. So the volcano had erupted in our area. You know, we don't know if anybody lost their lives or their houses. We just get sketchy notes on it. So the reason why the place is so rich is because the volcanic rock. The volcanic rocks are found in my yard, and this is one of them. But I heard when there was sign of the volcano getting ready to explode, the people who lived here had to go 6 miles away. So they packed up their things and left. And this is the reason why. In earlier days, the first set of people who owned lands here, they got their titles. They got their titles for their lands, so they could go ahead and sell those land. But afterwards, the government said that because the volcano had erupted, these lands are not fit to be titled anymore. So some of us got our land to be titled from earlier, and some of us didn't get our lands to be titled prior to the earthquake. So those people with the titled land can still go ahead and sell their lands if they want, but some of us didn't get the opportunity of titling our land, so we would just have to pay lease, not taxes, but lease. So we pay for the land, but we're not getting any title. So we need to go back to the government because they say the volcano is dormant, and the engineers always come to test it, and they say it won't erupt again. So this is an issue that we have to take up in hand, you know, because if we want to license and insure our property, we would have to have title. And because the volcano had erupted over the years, we didn't get the chance based upon what the government said. But we can correct that. Once there is life, there is hope. So it's all in the making, man, because, when natural life opens her mouth, when the lion roars, whole jungle tremble. Yeah, so where am I put my okra? Every time I lost it. We have Slum Dog. Slum Dog, greetings and blessings. Slum Dog, what go on with you and the big, big snake there? So this is a volcanic rock, man. Slum Dog. Don't be fooled, man. I've been watching you, man. Even if you don't see me comment, Slum Dog, where you get that L ever snake from? You're not coward, you're not afraid. I'm here, man. I'm in my garden. Thanks for coming. It's nice having you. Greetings and blessings. Somebody said they dreamt that I was reaping magical beans last night and the plants were dancing. So I came in my garden because I was reaping. I have been reaping beans from months now. Unstoppable. Reaping beans in my garden is unstoppable. So I came. I will flip the camera as we go along. And I'm still picking beans this morning. I pick beans till I tired. So now I'm planting some okras because, I love okras. And I was telling the history about the community. So the volcano had erupted over the years here. And the first set of people who own land had their title. But after the volcano erupted, the government deemed the area unfit to title the land. So some of us didn't get our land title. They still allow us to pay a little lease, but not tax. But yes, we can go ahead and sell the land. But the procedure in which to sell these lands, you have to value the plants and what is on it, and you go to the JP and you turn it over in another person's name. So we can still sell the land, but it's not as efficient as the people who have their title and diagrams. And it's nice to know that the lands that weren't titled and diagrammed, you cannot bury a dead on them. So like my yard, we cannot bury deads here. So that is a plus, man, because I don't know why the people keep burying the deads in their yards. But the ones with the title and diagram and the ones that pay taxes, them full up their yard with tomb. I feel them business still, not mine. Because whether I had title and diagram for my land, I wouldn't put a tomb on it. Dead for stay with dead there, and living people for stay with living people there. And that's my belief, man. Everybody do what them feel like, though. Dead figure symmetry. So Slumdog is there, Jackie is there. The internet blurry. Oh, and I don't like it like that. I was working outside that day when I saw it. Oh my word, I would just pack up and run. I would just pack up and run from that area. I wouldn't want nothing to do with that area again, but some people don't mind snakes. Jackie, sorry about the internet, man. We having bad weather. Well, I promise you, man, I'll make it up to you. Slumdog, is it blurry on your end too? So I am seeing what is going on your flames, man. Because sometimes some devices that I'm using. So Jackie is a content creator, Slumdog. You can check out Jackie. I usually see snakes here, some little ones, not so huge. But the chickens, the little chickens and the mongoose, get a hold of them. Jackie, am I okay? It's okay on your end. So I have some okras here. I'm going up the top so that Jackie can see me better. Yeah. I have some okra seeds. Yeah, we have some okras here. I just lose my time to the garden, so I'm going to move from this spot because somebody is having problem with the internet being blurry. I don't like a blurry film. Oh, I see a butterfly. I see a butterfly. So let's go, man, because this area full up. We don't have no more space around here for plant, nothing more. So, all right, so some dog says it's okay. So I'm in the garden, man, and I was trying to find somewhere else to plant the okra. But maybe I have to have somebody here to clean up some of the areas. All right, so we can put one here, so. Jackie, yeah, see? I want to see Jackie. I want to see what Jackie does. And it's Jackie 23. All right. All right, so may I teach some space in which to plant the okra seed. And it seems like as I go along, I'm coming up with dirted area. But guys, it's true. The yard full up. And I said it every day, man. But natural life still trying to drop seeds as I go along. Drop the seed, them natural life. And the bean, them there you have to pick same way, you know, Slum Dog and Jackie. Look there. Boy, them a bean, yeah. Them a bean, yeah. Or something else, man. Yeah, magical bean, them, yeah. Somebody said in dream, say me a pick bean. Magical beans. Hey, some of them beans are left for another day, you know. I swear to Jehovah. Yeah, see me tam there. Guys, I see the tam, you know. Don't drop Althea. Here is the tam. Stay right there. The machete mark you. So I'm going for the bean pot. Oops. Hey, the cocoa they nearly dropped me. Huh? Wonder if I can carry over everything. So this is the magic. These are the magical beans, man. And I'm going to go up the top there. Sit down and pick them. So I carry my umbrella. I carry everything come my bush this morning because the rain was imminent. I'm not going back around the back there. Go pick no more bean. No, sir. Them bean they have to go pick tomorrow. Guys, it's every day. Almost me pick bean, you know. See the apple tree I come up really, really nice. There's nowhere to walk. Everywhere full. So the apple tree is doing fine. And natural life is in the garden. Doing her thing. And I got some hockey a while ago too, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna fry dumpling. Or plantain. Or banana. Or touch off. Touch on. So guys, I'm going in the kitchen. No. Where is Jackie? Alright, thanks Slum Dog. Slum Dog, you feel me, man? You feel me watching you all day yesterday. All day yesterday. Sometimes I'm going through, I'm wondering if there's space to put my foot. Because if I put my foot down in this garden, it's put down on something. So I was drinking my rice bitters tea this morning. And I found some akis while I go along. Yeah, me find aki. So I won't keep you long this morning either, man. Boy, natural life have umbrella. She have tam. She have aki. And full of everything. While Sunny in bed. Sleeping, 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 sleeping and not helping. Sleeping man can't help. So that was it for the morning. Oh gosh, man. Natural life it is. So guys, my tea get drugsy. All type of things dropping on my tea. Cause we in a bush all a drink tea. And it's just how is it cookie. Ooh. Guys, I wish you could feel this though. I wish you could feel this breeze, man. It's sweet down here. It's amazing how everything natural life put her hands to work. And I'm always giving thanks, man. I'm always giving thanks. You know, I love to walk the yard and see the plants growing. You know, there's a thing with me with the plants. I have to pause for a cause, man. Slumdog, big up your good self. And Jackie 23 came to visit, and I know people always stays in the back, and I appreciate the back people as well. You know, there are some people who really come to make trouble. Yeah, them come to make trouble on my channel, and I wish they didn't come, because what they really do. All right, say for instance, I am vlogging, and you know, when you vlog, you do not always vlog inside of your own premises. So say for instance, I am vlogging, and how do I put this? Because I want you to understand how the unscrupulous persons work. Say for instance, I'm vlogging and my camera goes on a blind man who cannot see. So there's always somebody on the live stream who is watching to see what I vlog, and that person will go to the blind man and said, Althea, put her camera on you. So the blind man may be offended and reach out to me, and the blind man may not say who, but the blind man is giving me the hint to say, I wouldn't have a problem if you put the camera on me, but there's somebody who is watching your stream to see something in which to find fault. So they will go back to the people and have the people, you know. So if it's not a blind man then, and this is somebody who is not really abreast with the internet, they would lead the person to the film to make trouble. But thumbs up to the people who come back to me and said, Althea, you know, when you were passing and you were filming, somebody told me that you captured something, you know, on your film about me, so you have to be careful of these people. So most of the people who they go to with my name, those people are not against me. Marley Jamaica, oh, I'm lost, you better be found. So there are all type of people around that will endanger your channel, and you will never know until you know. You will never know until you know, and this is the reason why it's best for me to hold my corner, put the camera on the Aki, put the camera on the, you know, and sometimes it's best if I don't allow the people to know my location. So I usually turn off my location, you know, so even if I put the camera on an apple tree or an ackee tree, you know, sometimes, you know, the apple tree or the ackee tree would have to bear a special mark for them to know, because everything is a problem. Yes, you have the right to film in a public space, and it is true. But you know, unscrupulous person will always be, and we will die leave them, and more will come. The 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 devil always have a plan. The devil, you know, I was filming one day, waiting on a bus to come from Kingston, miles away from me, with some items for some kids. Somebody sent it and I want them to see it on the stream. And I didn't have my power bank and my phone was dying down. So I went into a lady's house and asked her for some charge while the film was going on. But I made sure, because I'm not a fool, to project the camera on a rose in her house, and a beautiful rose. And the next day, she saw me and she told me that somebody led her to the film to say I was in her house recording and showing people what is in her house. She didn't have a problem because she said she saw the film, but the fact that somebody came to her and told her that they were on the stream and they saw me do that, she said, Althea, be careful of these people. Be careful of these people. You know, but you know what I'm happy about myself is that I'm happy for everyone. I don't have time for what the people have time for. I have time to plant my banana and plant my pumpkin, plant my ackee, drink my, you know, I was drinking my rice bitters tea this morning. Look, being a grow up and grown, you know, I got so many beans this morning, I have to go shell them out. I don't have time for people business. I have I have too much to do. You know, I have a 2-acre farmland and it down there full of bush. I need to go clean it up. I don't have no time for nobody business. Nobody, nada. I only have time, thanks man, thanks for the love, for my business. When you, Marley, I'm going to see if you have a channel, I'm going to see you soon. It's, you know, sometimes I'm even on this platform and I am afraid to speak, to say how do we go about doing the channel, because you know my channel has been demonetized for a while. I'm not getting paid. I have to apply, so I've been warned not to promote anybody's channel. I can say Marley Jamaica, but what we do really, we watch each other's videos and we make a comment so that we can find each other better. Because when I'm on the live stream, there's so much visitors lately, which I appreciate, and we have new content creator, and it's true. When you as new content creators come along and I click on your videos, there's sometime when you export meaning posting good videos, it helps me a lot. So you have to go to the other videos or even the live stream when it is being posted and make a comment with your channel so that we can see what you do. But I have been warned not to promote other people's channel, and if you are posting videos that other people are posting, take them down off your channel. If you are a content, I'm interested in the farming thing. All right, so you will learn, man, because my brother taught me how to plant corn. That is it, no joke. Thanks, Slumdog. So all my channel life I've been shouting out people's channel, telling people to go see other people's channel. But YouTube have warned me, you know, it's in the guideline. We are not supposed to be posting people's channel, so I don't drop link on people's platform. Promoting people's channel, I don't pin anybody's channel. I took off the pins. If you go to a funeral and you see everybody